Okay, everyone. Hello there. This is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, you can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net. You see more about me, what's going on, different events. You can also see our products. You can place an order there. You can sign up for a workshop, or you can even join my team. And this month is a great month to join because for the $99, in addition to the $125 worth of items that you get to choose, you will receive $66.50 worth of our in color products. So you can check that out. Any questions, anything I can help you with, message me, leave a message here, reach out to me anyway. All right. So this week I am going to be sharing our in colors, and every year we get 5 new in colors. I just realized I used my stamps here, and so the noise you're hearing is I'm cleaning off my stamps while I'm talking to you. See right here. So I just realized I used them and then I didn't clean them, so they'd be all set for our time together here. So now I think they are. All right. So anyway, I was going to show you our in colors. There is I have quite a few things that are in colors, couple things I do not have yet. Okay, but I'm going to show you. I did not get the Tea Boutique paper or stamp set. It does come in a bundle. But the paper does coordinate with our in colors because it has all 5 colors plus the crushed curry. Okay, so I didn't get those, but one of the things that coordinates with this, it's part of the suite, is cards and envelopes, and I did get those. So I'm going to be showing you those in a moment. All right, and let me see. I'm just going to show you first what else I did not get, and then I'll show you closer to the things I did get. All right, whoops, pages are going together. I did not yet get the metallic woven ribbon. Okay, there's one of each of the colors. They're $9 each. You get 10 yards of each. Okay, and you can get them individually, so it's 9 each. The other thing, what else is it that I was going to show you I did not get? Oh, I did not get the so far I've not yet gotten the blends, but I do have the paper, so I'll start with that. So here's our 5 new colors. Okay, this is Orchid Oasis. So I do it like this: Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, and Starry Sky. Okay, so I'm going to move this over here. There is the colors. I'll put those right there. I think they're still in the... Then, and I mentioned to you that we have the card bases and envelopes. So I'll show you those. So here's the card. And see, okay, they're white on the inside and on the back, just the front. And then they each have a matching envelope that's already decorated. So there's that color. So that's the Orchid Oasis. Here's the Parakeet Party. Tahitian Tide. Okay. Sweet Sorbet. And the Starry Sky. Suddenly my mind started to go blank there. All right, so there's, put this in here, well, because it's not going to do it the way I want it. There. So there's those. Okay, then we do have, and where's my book? I just want to show you in back here. So if you want, where to find these, if you have a book, if not, and you're going online, you can just, you know, type in colors and it will take you to all of them. But, so here's the Tea Boutique. And over here, just to show you, they do, every year they do have some 6x6 papers, DSP, and this is the ones for the in colors. You also can get those designs in each of the color family. So it could be in the neutrals, let's see, brights, neutrals, regals, and subtles. Okay, this also comes, they're just showing here, right here, they're just showing the in colors for this year, but you also could get them in the in colors that came in last year, because we still have those for another year. Okay, is there something else I was going to show you here? I'm just thinking. Oh, yes. Then you go over a couple pages and they do have glimmer paper that's in the in color. I'm going to show you that also. Okay, but that's where you would find them in your book if you have a book. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So here is, first I'm going to show you, here is try and do this, the DSP. So here's, okay, so they have dots, the plaid stripes, and like flowers. So there's yes, I'm right here. This is the Orchid Oasis. And here is, see if I can get these to show. This is the Parakeet Party. Now I use some of these papers, so I'm a little bit short on a couple of them. So I'm just going to try to put it so you can see it. Okay, so here is the title, Tahitian Tide, sorry, is there. Okay, do the Sweet Sorbet next. And again, see, they have the dots, like a plaid. And just so that, you know, just in case this is new to you, we get 4 of each design, and there's double-sided. So you get 4 each of these papers. So you have 2, if you wanted to, you have 2 this way and 2 this way. Okay, and it's with all of them are like that. Okay, and then here is the Starry Sky. Okay, so there's those. And then the glimmer paper. So, and it's like an ombre. Okay, so it goes darker to lighter, lighter to dark, however you want to say that. So there's the Orchid Oasis. This is the Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, and Starry Sky. Okay, so there's those. So they're really, even though I will say, at first I was thinking, man, there's so many blues, you know, but, and these blues have a little bit, they're kind of more purpley. Okay, they aren't really purple when you put them next to our purple, but they're not really the blues that we have either. So they're kind of in between. Okay, and but when I saw them all together in all of the, you know, they're such bright, vivid colors, I definitely like them better than I was thinking I might at first. Okay, so let me just grab here. So I did have, I'm going to move these out of the way. So let me just do it so I can kind of keep things together just in case there's something here that I am going to use something from here in a little bit. All right, there. So when I had my, I had a little open house catalog launch, and I used the card bases and envelopes, and they each got to choose one to make, and then I used either the DSP or the shimmer paper. Depending how I chose it depended on what was the background. Like this has a design, so I use the shimmer. This, the design is so subtle, it's hard to see it, so I decided to use the plaid on that, okay? So that's how I did that. And then these flowers, I did cut out of the Hues of Happiness DSP, okay? And even though they don't match exactly, they still go fine with it, okay? Because I did it based on, I looked at the envelopes that came with them to kind of give me some ideas of what colors would go with those. Okay, and I'm going to put one together for you here in a little bit. So here we've got 3 of the colors. I'm going to do another one here in a few moments. Then, while I was today to get ready, I also decided, okay, because I don't have, where did I put them? I just had them here. Here they are. And I was thinking, I don't have anything that is just specifically, for these colors, but I did want to show you it doesn't matter. You can mix and match. So, as I said, these I made using the Happiness Abounds from the Hues of Happiness, okay, and I used these. So, and this one, yes, and this one, see there, she put a flower on the inside. This is one I did getting ready, put the sentiment of, and this, just some flowers, okay, because many times, as if you've watched me, I like to not do a sentiment on the inside until I'm giving it away. But, so those, you can use those. Then I put this one together. I didn't get to do the inside yet, but, and I used the Uniquely Artistic. This is in our new annual catalog, and this is one that I haven't used a lot. I just this was one as a demonstrator. I was given this for attending our virtual event where we got to see all the new items. The Nature's Print, I did use, from that I chose this to go with that. And you could even use, that Greenery could also be used with this, okay? Then I also grabbed out Peaceful Moments. This is going forward. This will be the second year at least. Maybe it's a little more, I think it's a little more than 2 years, but I just wanted to show you, as long as you have any stamp sets that have sentiments you like, you can mix and match, okay? So this one I just stamped on a piece of basic white cardstock. I made the card base out of our Sweet Sorbet. Okay. Then I'm going to show you on this one. Okay. I gave them, had it all set up, ready to go. I gave them everything they needed. So for how this one would go together, let me grab my silicone mats. I don't get, and you could do it. I'm using this but if you wanted, you could use any adhesive that you prefer. Like if you like a tape runner, whether it's one you already have, whether you want to get one of our Stamp and Seal, or if you want to use glue, whatever you want, that is fine. And then how I suggested was that you just, and this is what I say to anybody, before you really put it down, just kind of lay it out how you think you might want it. I'm going to pop this one up. I think I want this Greenery right there, this piece of Greenery, this one. So this is kind of how I put it together, and just to see how did I like it. It could be like this, so it's under the bigger flower. It could even be between them, okay? So, and this one, just to show you that yes, you can do that with the glue, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there. This one I'm going to put flat. I'm going to slide this underneath right there. I want to make sure it's not over the edge because I don't want it to get caught up when I'm trying to mail it. Oop, that's slid under a little more than I wanted it. This one I'm going to pop up. So I'm putting dimensionals on it. Okay, is that going to be enough? I might want one more at the top. Okay, you can put as many or as few dimensionals on when you do this as you like. Okay, and sometimes I even will put a little glue down here if I want it so that it sits more like this, but that's okay, like that. And then this one, I'm going to put it kind of more like this, there. Okay, so there's that. And then, what do I want to say on this one? Well, actually, maybe just, is that going to be too long? Let me see, that might be. I can do it though, I think. Life is better with a friend like you. Of course, I've got my, let me just take this off here. And I chose to, when we did these, I chose to do them in black ink. Because, you know, black goes with everything. But let me just see. I'm just going to, for the heck of it, see, do I like it in the orchid or not? So grab a, if I can get a hold of it here, this strip. Because if I don't like it, I can always save this for another one, and I can stamp this again in black. Okay, move these out of the way here a little. Oh, I got a little crooked. Let me try on the back because I got a little bit. I think I must have. Sometimes if you press too hard either into the ink or, okay, I rocked it. There, that's better. It's straighter and yeah. And this can be, you can cut it straight. You can, you know, you can really do pretty much what you want. If you wanted, let's see, if I wanted it more like an arrow, you can, sometimes there's different punches that you can do, but, or you can even do, wait, I have to think about this a minute. There, is that right? Make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, like that. Do it like that. If you want this to be indented over here, you can. I think I'm just going to leave it like that though. And this could be straight. It can be, you can do it like this or like this. I think I might do it like that. And that could also be popped up. I'm just going to put this flat because I have the flower popped up there. There, like that. And, oh, we do have these that are, they're called the color dots that are the in colors, or I think for this one, where is it? There's some yellow. I want to put these right on the, like on the flowers here. Okay, and I may put another one. Like that. I think that's how I'm going to do that one. I just realized I don't have any on here or here, but you could also do the same. Do some little things in there. And this one, she did add our basic rhinestone basic jewels. Let's see, we've got so many things. Let me just try for the heck of it. Sometimes these are the iridescent ones. Sometimes they work well, and sometimes they don't. It always comes down to what's underneath it, as to whether it really, well, it's because that's a darker center, but it makes it sparkle. Actually, I'm going to do a bigger one here, I think. Put this here. I'll do the bigger one right there. There. So it catches the light. Okay, or I might not like it on here because it's maybe there, and then instead of this down here, there, and there, maybe like that. But again, it's however you like it. So there's something a little different. Okay, so there's different things you can do. So whatever, and if you don't have any of these, as you can see, it looks nice without it. So it's really, what is it that you want to do? Okay, and on here you can see I use the colored dots. So there's no sparkle on it, but they add a little extra touch of color. Okay, so let me just see here what else I can. So let me see. I think I'm going to just use one of these, and here's, I'm not going to do those flowers, but I just had the white. There's the white right here. I'm probably going to make this a little smaller because I don't want it to cover up so much of the paper. So let me just see. I think I'm going to do, this is 3 3/4. Let me just try it. Do it by 3. And I can make it a little smaller if I want to. Maybe I will too. Do I want that? No, leave that like that. So just to show you just that you can pull things together. I think I'm going to use this again. I did have this stamp set. This one stamp set's a little bit more challenging for me. Or do I like that better? I think I'm going to do this. I might want that a little smaller, but let me at least stamp first. 1 second, I gotta clean this up. Here it is. I just get off some of the excess ink so I'm not putting all of it that's left on there. Okay, just set this over here for now. All right, so for some reason I struggled with this a little bit more than some of the other things I've done in the past, stamp sets I've done in the past, but I'm just going to show you this. This is how I did it. Okay, I just want a little bit of the green here. I'm going to do a little bit of the green here. I may add more later, I'm not sure. Then what I did, because I did want, this fills in, so I'm just going to stamp it off because I don't want it that dark. And then, hope you can see this okay. And it's not going to line it perfectly, but and you could do it straight on, but I didn't want it quite that dark. Okay, so there's that. Now, and these flowers were a little bit of a challenge for me as well. I'm going to make some blue flowers this time. I don't have very many blue flowers. I'm going to stamp it on here first, so I'll make sure I do like it that way. So here's how I did it anyway. I'll do it on my scrap paper first. The blue, I did that, the outline, and then this. And see, it just lines up, not perfectly, but pretty close, like that. I do think I like that, so I'm going to try that on here. Okay. I'm going to put this, do I want it this way? I'm going to put one there, and I think I'm going to put a partial one here. Okay. Then, this again, I'm going to ink it off because I don't want it quite that dark on when I'm filling in the flower. And it does have, you know, pretty much the shape. But if you can't quite figure it out, sometimes I just, even if whether I have it right or not, I just keep turning it until I like how it looks on the flower, because it can be a little bit challenging sometimes to line it up, but there we go. So there's that. And, okay, I think I'm going to like that, and then I'm going to, what do I want to say this time? Actually, I was thinking, I might do this, wishing you every happiness, but let me see, say it look like it's going to fit. I'm going to have it over a little bit. I hope I like it, but hey. And this I'm going to do, I am going to stamp the sentiment in black again. Oh, Meg's there. Hey, Meg. I need to remember to start to look when I'm doing this. I get going and then it's almost like I don't even think. Oh, yes. Dr. Meg said here, good morning. And then good morning, Meg. And it said, they're economical too, which is probably, I think she was probably talking about the, she may very well have been talking about the rhinestone basic jewels, because I said the wrong price last time. They're $6. You get 140, and they do have 3 different sizes, and you can do quite a few cards with that, so it is pretty economical. And she said, for Doctor Who fans, the Starry Sky is TARDIS blue. So there you go. If you're a Doctor Who fan, you can use it to send greetings to friends that also like Doctor Who. So I hope I like this. I do want it over a little bit. Let's make sure. Oh, well, it's a little hard to see it on there, isn't it? Okay, I guess so. I'm going to turn it over. We're going to try this again, which that's one of the nice things about having 2 sides. And maybe what I'll do, let me try this. I'm doing this a little backwards this time. I'm going to try this here and then get the colors I want here. Cover up the black so I don't get my finger in that. So I'm going to try it again. A lot of times I will, which I didn't today, but a lot of times I will try this first on my scrap paper, and oh no, this one I want straight. Oh man, wake up. I did have some coffee today, but you might not know it. Okay, there, okay. Now this one, is that. Okay, close up this green. See, now it's a little better because even though I've got it over it, it's not, the flowers I think were a little too much to have the other one over the flower a little bit. So I'm going to play around doing this way. I can kind of, so it's a little, I think it'll be all right even though it's over that a little bit. So it is a little different, but that's okay. Do this here. And then here we go. If I can line this up. Nope, I don't have it quite right. Get my head over where I can see what I'm doing. And again, it doesn't have to be, I want it a certain way, but you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's like that. There we go. So, and so actually I think I do like how I have the leaves and flowers a little better here, because even though they're overlapping, the other thing I could have done was if I did the flowers first. Now, let me show you this here. kind of shown it before, but if you want something to look like it's coming from behind, that something's behind something. So here's this. Here's this. Okay, then for the greenery, so what I also hit, because I had tried this on something else at one point, and I stamped and cut these up on a post-it note. It's got a little sticky there. Then close this up and get the green out. You do the green, whatever color you're going. So you do it like this. Okay. Let me just see. I want a little more here, so it looks almost like it's like that. Okay. Again, we're gonna go over it with this. Stamp off. Stamp off. And you pull this off. And see, it looks like it's coming from behind. Now, I should have probably... Here, wait, let me just try this, because I feel like I need a little more on that side. So it's not like... I'm just going to do like that. I'm not even going to... So it helps it to look like that's behind it. I didn't do as good a job on that as I could have. I probably should have had these back a little more, because I did find sometimes it's somewhat the edge of that. See how it went over the edge? And if it had it back a little more, it would have been closer there. But that at least gives you, that's how you do it to make it look like it's coming, something's behind something. You stamp whatever you want in front first. Okay, so if I wanted, say I wanted to look like there's another flower behind this, I'm going to put that close to the edge, but back a little. And let's see, do another one over here. Like this. And again. So see, it looks like it's behind it. Okay, so that's how you can, everything's flat, but it can make it look like it's coming out from behind. All right. I got, oh, here we go. So, all right, so that little, went down that little rabbit hole, little swerve, lane swerve, to show you that. Okay. All sorts of things we can call that. I think I'm going to trim this, the top of this, just a smidge. Let's do it off of there. Is it straight? I don't know that I got it straight. Let me try this again. It doesn't look straight to me. Maybe, yeah, I must not have. See, that, you have to be sure you get it all the way up here. There. I think that's a little better. I might want it, I think I want it just a smidge narrower. There. Not much, just a little bit. I think I might like that a little better. There, I do. It's so funny how sometimes just a little bit like that can make a big difference. And then this can go flat, or if you like, and I'm going to do this just because I can, put dimensionals on the back. I do like to put one in the middle when it's bigger like this so it doesn't sag down. Okay. Get a hold of this. I can't get that off. Why doesn't it want to come off? Where's my... That is... All right, I'm going to do something. The cover does not want to come off it. I've never had that happen before. Here we go. I'm not sure what that was all about. This one's also giving me there. Good grief. One of the things that, I'll show you this in just a minute. Let me just put this here. And actually, I almost feel like I need something else there. I just don't know. It almost is like, where did I put the... I thought I had some extras. So, well, I guess I'm just leaving it. And I wanted to show you, my sister saw this. I don't even know where she got it from, but somebody she's online, they took their, let me just show you. Here's how these look. And see, they can be difficult to see where they are a little bit. In person, it's a little easier. But she saw somebody took like a pen and just put a line through them. So like this. And she said, because when you do that, it reminds them when you put this on the back, it helps to show you whether you took the release paper off or not. Because if you didn't, it's not gonna stick to your paper, to your card. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do with this? Let me just see. What do I have over? I think I'm gonna. This is the twine. So I'm gonna do. Do I want this? Maybe. No, I guess it won't. I'm gonna do this a little bit longer so I can have like a double bow. There we go. And then this, because I cut it and I folded it. So that's the, and over here, it'll be there. So there. I'm going to pull this a little more, make those a little smaller. There. Put that right there. Or do I like it up here? Not sure. Let me think a minute. And find my, oh, but not this one. Although those are the Glossy Dots. They're a little bit lighter blue, but I'm going to use them because I like those. Actually, I think I like there. Yes, I do like those on here. There, like that. There you go. Wishing you every happiness this special day will bring. And then on the inside, you can say happy birthday, or whatever the occasion is. And here it is. Let's see, where's my glue dots? Everybody is different with what they like. I really like using my glue dots to fasten bows and ribbons, and whoop, doesn't want to come off there. Just like put this here. I might trim those just a smidge. There and here, just a smidge. So there we go. All right, time to finish up. Yay, time to finish up. All right, so let me just kind of clear the decks here so I can show you, the cards all together here. All right. Tomorrow I will be on my YouTube page. And I'll show you, even though I didn't make all these today, you still can see them over here. But I'll be on my YouTube page. And make sure these all show in the camera, because sometimes it's hard for me to tell sometimes. I think those are all showing now in the camera. I'll be doing more with the in colors tomorrow on my YouTube page, which is just under my name, Sonia Ranger. So if you can join me for that, 7:30 in the evening, it'll go live. All right, and then I'll be back here again on Friday with a fun fold, and It is something that I saw somebody do online and I liked it, and so I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so I hope everyone has a great week, and until we meet again, everyone, happy crafting. Bye-bye.